someone that is going to be knocking at your door and asking questions to you, right? They knock at the door of your household, and then they start inquiring about how many people live in this household, how many males, how many females, how many elders, how many younger people, and then they gather a lot of information. What do they use that information for? That's my question to you. Early in the morning. What do they use that information for?
Voter rolls.
What was that again?
Voter rolls.
Voter rolls?
For voting.
In the United States.
Yeah. What else?
Population.
Age, demographic.
Age, demographic. Yes, this is all demographic data. But what is the purpose of the demographic data? What do they use that for? Así como vamos, mi capi.
Planning the future.
What was that again?
Planning the future.
Planning, exactly. Planning the use of resources. Well, ideally, right? Planning the use of resources. What sort of resources? The taxes you guys pay, right? So in a way that they can control, they can take informed decisions, okay? If we have a place where the major population is senior population, they will have to make sure that accessibility and that many of the characteristics of that place should be enough in a way that is adapted to facilitate the quality of life of the senior population. If the population, that the portion of the population that is higher is absolutely the kids or younger population, of course we will need more schools, right? So in other words, the census data allow the government to have informed decision to administrate your resources, the resources that you pay as taxes. It's no different around here, okay? We are gathering all this data to be able to understand what is the relationship of this population of inshore bottlenose dolphin in this particular habitat, in a way that we can have some informed decision. But there is an edge to it, my guys, my people over here. Listen up. We cannot control how many fish they eat, right? I cannot ask them, excuse me, Dolphin, how many catfish are you capturing every day, right? I cannot control the many places they use for their babies, okay? So what is it that I can control?
How the humans interact with them, perhaps.
Okay, that's exactly the point. We cannot control many of their natural traits and aspects, but we can control whatever we do that can have an impact on them. Okay, so and this is why we do this project, okay, to have informed decision about these habitats. So yes, we are focusing on an important portion of the marine megafauna over here, particularly with this iconic species, which is the inshore bottlenose dolphin. But at the end of the day, it's about the habitat, about the preservation of this amazing wetland that we, as coastal mammals as well, share with them, okay? So, but there are certain characteristics that we need to consider. The first is that this is an ecological race, it's the inshore bottlenose dolphin. So when we go off, we find the oceanic or offshore bottlenose dolphin, which is smaller in size, darker in color. Over here, you can clearly see the three shades of gray that they have, okay? From dark on the dorsal area all the way to the belly when it turns lighter, right?